Hi, I'm Dr. Leigh Ann Kesler, a consultant specializing in science communication. It's Friday, April 22nd, and it's time for your Fusion News Update. Stories today include 1. Oxford startup claims major nuclear fusion breakthrough. 2. Eyeing NVIDIA's Omniverse for fusion reactor design. 3. Better nuclear fusion reactor walls represent a major engineering advance for the technology. 4. Finding the questions that guide MIT fusion research. 5. Validating models for next-generation fusion facilities. I also have a bonus for you at the end, so stick around. 1. Oxford startup claims major nuclear fusion breakthrough. British fusion startup and FIA member First Light Fusion has demonstrated fusion for the first time using their unique approach to inertial confinement fusion, as reported in multiple news outlets. First Light's projectile design has been discussed previously on this channel. They use a high-velocity gas gun to hit their highly engineered target and compressed deuterium fuel. Their fusion demonstration has now been verified by the UK AEA. Dr. Nick Hawker, CEO of First Light Fusion, said, "With this result, we have proven our new method for inertial fusion works, and, more importantly, we have proven our design process." 2. Eyeing NVIDIA's Omniverse for fusion reactor design. HPC Wire reported on a fusion-focused session at NVIDIA's recent conference on artificial intelligence. This session was hosted by Lee Margetts, a professor at the University of Manchester and chair of digital engineering for nuclear fusion for the UK Atomic Energy Authority. Experts demonstrated and discussed how software that creates so-called digital twins of complex engineering systems, like NVIDIA's Omniverse, can make integrating different aspects of fusion design simpler. They also showed how new aspects, such as the use of robotic technology to make reactor operation and maintenance safer, could be tested with a digital twin prior to use in a real device. 3. Nuclear fusion hit a milestone thanks to better reactor walls. This engineering advance is building toward better reactors of the future. This piece, written by 2 fusion experts and published by The Conversation, digs into the recent success at JET, the Joint European Torus. JET's major energy and confinement milestones were discussed several weeks ago by Emre, but this article focuses on the changes in the first wall materials that made this success possible. While ITER and other planned magnetic fusion devices will use a combination of tungsten and beryllium as the plasma-facing surface inside the tokamak, success of these materials had not previously been demonstrated at this scale. The authors argue that this may be the most important result of the JET experiment. 4. Finding the questions that guide MIT fusion research. This article in MIT News discusses the retirement of Dr. Martin Greenwald, the Deputy Director of the Plasma Science and Fusion Center at MIT. Dr. Greenwald has been a major force in the development of the Spark tokamak, which will be built as a joint effort by MIT and FIA member Commonwealth Fusion Systems, or CFS. But Dr. Greenwald has been a powerful force in fusion research for over 40 years, and most fusion scientists and engineers have used the Greenwald density limit, an experimentally derived limit that allows scientists to predict the maximum density of the plasma inside a tokamak. This article is a good look at the career path of Dr. Greenwald. 5. Validating models for next-generation fusion facilities. Researchers at Princeton Plasma Physics, or PPPL, recently published a paper in the journal Nuclear Fusion about the current state of theory and predictions for future operations of the PPPL spherical tokamak NSTXU. Topics in the paper include using artificial intelligence to optimize device performance and a better understanding of the physics at the edge of the fusion plasma. Finally, check out the bonus fusion news this week. A new YouTube video on fusion called "We Went Inside the Largest Nuclear Fusion Reactor." B1M, a YouTube channel covering construction, toured ITER and provided a primer on fusion energy and the background of ITER. As it focuses on the construction challenges of ITER, the video gives a different perspective than many more physics-focused pieces on fusion. That's all for Fusion News this week. Stay tuned for our next update. Please like and subscribe for more Fusion News and check out the links in the description if you want further information.